All right. What is one of the banes of your garden? What are the things you don't like? Where are you? Over here? What are the things you don't like about your garden? Weeding. Nobody likes to weed. I mean, when I was a kid, the first job I had as a kid was first job I was working as a short order cook when I was 14 at a club. Next job, I worked for a landscaper. We probably all as kids worked for a landscaper. You know what my job was? Weeding. I didn't get to cut the grass because I was too young. I was like 15 or 16. I hated it. Picking weeds by hand, on the ground, on your knees, pulling things out. What if I told you we have a mechanism that will not only get the weed, but it gets the root as well? It goes in, it's got a little foot pedal. I'm on cement, so I can't show you here. You push it down, you lock on the weed, you pick it up, and you pop it on the top, and the weed pops into your wheelbarrow or into your trash bag. Watch. Push down, grabs the weed, give it a twist, pull up, watch. There's the weed. Unbelievable. Today it is only $29.95. My good friend Lorna Coe, who is Skyping in, like she always does. She's over across the pond there. So, but Lorna is an expert at getting us stuff that makes our job easier in the garden. And I mean always, whether it's a tool, whether it's a handheld tool. Lorna, this is going to make people's life so much easier. Welcome to our first show of 2024.
Thank you for having me, Guy. Welcome to my garden here in London, England, with my dog Sky. And we have got something brand new for 2024. As you mentioned, weeding can be the bane of a gardener's life. You've usually got a little weeding tool. You're on your hands and knees, you're bending over, and you're trying to get the weeds from the roots. This is a new weeder from Greanbase. Mike Smith, the owner, he was a landscape gardener for 30 years, and he literally found his back was going. He thought, how can I make my life easier? So he has come up with the ultimate weeding tool. This is carbon steel. This is one solid piece of metal, even to the handles, powder coated. This has the jaws, which are like no other. These are so tough and strong. And you have that pinger to get the weeds when you're done. And this is only 3.5 pounds in weight. It's 43 inches in height, but I want to show you how strong it is. I'm going to stand on one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how strong this
so I know
is.
I don't suck.
This not going to let you down. So you put it in. If you've got hard ground, you literally put your toes on the foot plates, you twist it, that's it. And then, Guy, you get the weeds, you get the grass from the roots, which means they don't come back. And even, Guy, if you've got grass where perhaps your dog has been going to the loo, it's getting a bit brown and yellow, you can use this to get out the turf that you want to replace with new turf, and then you literally get it to the root, twist it a couple of times, and you're going to be ready this spring to literally get rid of those weeds with ease. And unlike other weeders, Guy, it doesn't come in pieces. You don't have to assemble it. Again, this is how strong this weeder is. Ready?
Look at her. I just love that, Lorna. You know, and you know what? All those points you bring up are great. I know you have limited camera shots because you're in your backyard. So I want to show everybody a close-up if I could. So this is an industrial weeder, okay? This is not a little toy like paper thin. You have a carbon steel. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm gonna break my watch. You hear it's carbon steel, and you can see heavy duty. All right, this thing weighs about 4 pounds because it gives you a little weight to get on the weed. And then atop, look at how they design the blades. So the blades, you see they have saw teeth on one side, and then they're smooth on the other. But they're carved like almost like a Bowie knife, right? That way they go into the ground, okay, just like that. Sorry. And when you twist, and you twist in the direction of the blades, they grab on, and then I'll turn it this way. When I hit the plunger on the top, it pushes the weed off. So that's the close-up of how it works. I don't own this one, but I own one very similar to this. Mine's not as well made, I'll be honest. This is much better made, but I use it all the time because I get the dandelions. I mean, we're Florida. We get all kinds of weeds, and this thing works so well. And Lorna, I love how I don't have to get my hands dirty, right? You don't have to get dirt under your nails. It pops the weed. You never have to touch the weed.
No, and you don't have to get on your knees. This is what Michael Smith from Greanbase and the team wanted. A stand-up weeder like no other. Super tough and strong, but only 3.5 pounds. 43 inches in height. It's carbon steel, powder-coated carbon steel. One piece of metal. You just twist, and then whether it is that pesky weed, whether it's that piece of turf that you need to replace, you're going to get it out with ease. But it's been cold, it's been winter. If you've got hard soil, use a foot plate to break through the ground. Give it a twist. I'm standing up, I'm not on my hands and knees. And it's so satisfying when you get that weed with the taproot guy, because then it means that weed isn't coming back. And you just literally use a plunger, as you said, and then tap your weed out. But I've never seen a stand-up weeder that you can stand on. I mean, this is one piece of metal. This is why, brand new for HSN for 2024, I don't think this is going to hang around for long, because it's one of the UK's best kept secrets that we're now bringing to you over at HSN. There's another giant weed. Pop it out. I'm not on my hands and knees. I'm not scrabbling with that daisy weeder, trying to get down and hurting my back. I'm standing up, I'm doing my weeding, and I'm saving my back, but I'm also using a tool that is like the Terminator of weeders, Guy. It is that strong, that powerful.
Lorna, let's face it, weeding sucks. Nobody likes to do weeding. It absolutely is the worst chore. If you have this, you can get out there. And this actually, Lorna, wouldn't you agree? This makes weeding fun. It really does. You're beating the weeds.
It's so satisfying. It really does, Guy. Brand new for 2024, not been seen before. It's carbon steel, powder-coated carbon steel. You've got the foot plate for extra hard ground.
So
that
smart.
popper means you don't even have to bend over to put your weeds in, your trash or your compost heap. Honestly, this summer is going to save you all kinds of bother. It's such a clever design.
Best. Look at that. All right. I don't have a lot of these to go around. If you want to get it, $29.95. You get a brand new HSN credit card. I'll put $10 in your account. I won't. Somebody will. And you can get this home for $19.95. Let me tell you, you may not use it every day, but you're going to love when you use that. Lorna, thank you, my dearest.
Thanks so much, guys. See you later.
She's just awesome. All right, 855-239. Hey, do you ever wonder when your favorite stuff is on? Well, we've got something called When to Watch Email